Hello, friends. Thank you for joining this live session. Today we'll be talking about one of a very famous time management technique, that is ABCDE method. Okay, so let me read couple of problem statements. I hope you would be able to relate yourself with that statement. So the first one is, have you ever felt like your to-do list never ends, no matter how hard you try? Now you would be able to relate yourself with this problem statement, provided you prepare your to-do list on a daily basis. If not, then you need to work on that first. Now I'll talk about second problem statement. Do you find yourself constantly busy but still struggling to complete the most important task? And I'll talk about the third statement also. Are you feeling overwhelmed, unable to prioritize, and constantly jumping between tasks without a clear direction? Now, are you able to relate yourself with any of these problems? If yes, then this session is for you. Here we'll be talking about its, one of the way to resolve it. There are many ways, but yes, we will talk about one of the method. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, so here we'll talk about one of the, as I said, a famous technique called ABCDE technique. I think it's available in the title of this session also. So what this technique stands for? This technique was made famous from one of the famous productivity coach known as Brian Tracy. He has advocated this particular technique in very broadly, as well as with full energy, I would say. And this technique really works. It's I have personally tried this technique many times, so this technique does works and works very effectively. So let me talk in detail about this particular technique. Okay, yeah. So if I elaborate this ABCDE, I'll try to each as elaborate in a detailed fashion. So letter A stands for absolutely important. Now this basically what you have to do is, before I go into ABCDE technique, what you have to do is, first you have to prepare a to-do list. If you are not doing, you can join my upcoming webinar, where I know I teach everything about this, starting from to-do list and how you can manage your day in a more effective way. So you can join my webinar. You will find link in the description about my webinar, whenever it's happening next. So it has the entire detail. So I'm just assuming that for now. If not, what is to-do list? It's nothing but list of tasks which you are supposed to do on that particular day. For example, today I'm here to and I'm preparing my to-do list. So whatever task I'm planning to do it today, I'll just write it down irrespective of its priority or urgency. I'll just dump everything, whatever is there in my head. Once my to-do list is ready, then you have to give, I would say, a label against each task. Now to do this label, you have to know what is ABCDE stands for. So let me elaborate this first, and then we'll go into that discussion, or how to, labeling is pretty simple, straightforward. Next to wherever you have mentioned the task, next column to it you can mention A, B, C, D, whatever it is. So let me explain you what is A. A stands for absolutely important. So a task which has highest impact on you, and in terms of your personal as well as professional growth, then you can mark any task with A category. Now there could be possibility that you have more than one task which has highest impact on you. So what you can do, you can mark, even you can do prioritization between those three. For example, it's three tasks. So between these three tasks, you know that you have highest impact on these three, but among them which has the most highest, so that will become as a1, then it will become as a2, next will become as a3. So when you start your day, you have to focus a1 task first, right? So that's the way you have to do. So first we talked about a, that is absolutely important. Next we'll talk about better to do. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so next is BB, stands for better to do, something that is important but not very urgent. So you have to do these tasks, but not, does not have the impact as compared to A level task. So you can schedule these tasks. Once all A task has been finished, you will focus on B task, that stands for B. Now next label is C. C is could do or nice to have task. So what you can do here is that these are tasks which does not need or your entire focus. So once A and B is done and you have time left, you can go and do the C task as well. For example, if I talk about example of C task, attending optional meeting where you are not mandatory, but if you are there, you can just grab the sense, or the what's happening in that meeting. Or for example, sending an email which is not very urgent, or responding to an email which is again not very urgent, not requires immediately, even can answered after say day or two, that would not have much impact. So you can categorize those tasks as a C task. Next letter is D. D stands for delegate. When I said delegate, it's very simple. Some task which does not have any value or any impact, or a positive impact on you, so you can delegate these tasks to your subordinate or your team members. And the final letter is E, that stands for eliminate. So something which has no value, even though you delegate, does not make any sense, so better to eliminate things. The ideal example is unnecessary meetings, outdated processes. You want to have to follow the process which no more required, a better process is there, you can follow that. So and attending unnecessary meetings, any distractions, talking to any person does, which I mean that where the conversation has no value, we are talking something irrelevant thing, so you can avoid those kind of task, I would say. So these are the categorization of the ABCDE letter. So now you understood what is ABCDE letter and what its significance is. So what you can do is, now you have that your to-do list. Now you go and give labeling to these tasks. For example, first starts with A, then B, then C, then D, then finally E. If you have more than one A, then categorize as A1, A2, A3 based on its priority within a level task. Similar concept goes for the B level task, and then and so on. So once you have done these things, what you have to do is you have to focus on the first task. That is, if we have just single A category task or A label task, focus on that. If we have more, and if you have given A1 rating or label to whichever task, that is the one you should follow on that particular day. And once A1 is completed, take up the A2 task and followed by A3 task, and so on. So this is, I would say, a very powerful way of utilizing your day, the time, managing your day, especially your 9 hours, whatever time you stay in your office. And this kind of I would say a process or a self-disciplined way of doing these things will make your day more productive. At the end of the day, you will feel more accomplished. When you have sense of accomplishment or achievement, your the dopamine gets released within your brain, and you feel happy even though you worked entire day. even at the evening you still feel energetic because you are happy. Now once you are happy, and when once you're done with your office work, going home, you will not carry the office burden on yourself to home, because you have achieved what you had planned to achieve on that day within your office. So that job is done, you are happy. So once you reach home, you will have a quality time with your loved ones, with your spouse, kids, and family members. So this way of working will impact not only your personal as well as your professional life also. And since you are focusing on highest impact task first, so your productivity will go high, your manager and your overall team will see the impact of it, the benefit of it, and you will start getting noticed within your team as well as your line of business, wherever you are working, or department, I would say. So yeah, this is what I wanted to share with you in this live session. So I hope you liked this particular session. It was a short one, and you can if you have any query, you can write it down in the comment. I would I do check all comments on every single day. So whatever queries you have, any I'll just put it down in the comment, and I'll answer your query on that topic, whatever it is. And if I'm receiving more queries around the same topic, I'll prefer to make another video for you, so that it will be more clear on those things. So, and if you want to learn more about more about time management techniques, how to make your day more effective, utilize your day in a better way, maintain your work life balance, reduce your stress level, be productive in your work, grow in your personal as well as professional career, then you can join my next webinar. You will find the detail within the description section. But if I just you know iterate that the URL to you, it is ppcircle.in/join-now is the URL, where you will find that webinar detail, date, time, everything you will see there, and you can book your spot to join my next webinar. The webinar is meant for it's a full power pack, I would say, webinar, where I talk about my 3 secrets about the productivity, and how to utilize those things. And if you attend the webinar, stay till the end, you will receive couple of surprise gifts from my side. So what are you waiting for? You gonna go and register yourself. You just find the link in the description and register yourself in the next webinar. It's free, so no charges for that webinar. You can even one idea of that webinar helps you to improve yourself. Nothing. It will be worth to join to attending that webinar. And the duration of webinar is 90 minutes. So, and what I do normally is on a Sunday. At times I do conduct webinar on the working day also. So when you go to that link, that is ppcircle.in/join-now, so you will find the detail, like when I'm conducting the next webinar, and you can join there. You are more than welcome to be there. Yeah. And I do those webinars as live, so no recording will be played on that day, and I will also not provide any recording of that webinar. So it will be live, and it will be a great opportunity for you to learn something new about productivity and time management. So yeah, that's it in this live session. I hope you have enjoyed it. Any query, concern, do write in the comment box. And if you have if you loved the content what I had just delivered to you, do like and share this video, as well as subscribe to my channel, so that you will get notified whenever I'll publish a new video around productivity and time management of professionals like us. Yeah. So that's it. Thank you in this video. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.